Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing new week. Currently it is Monday, the trading week has just started and let's get right into the charts. Starting off with Bitcoin, as you can see right here, we are still pretty much in a downwards momentum after rejecting yesterday from this very key resistance that we had here. This order block, as you can see right now, is the one level that the bulls need to reclaim and flip as support in order for us to consider going higher to potentially 80k and then maybe forming some kind of a top before actually going down to grab the remaining liquidity and take out the low that's remaining below $60,000. But of course, this is not gonna happen overnight. This is gonna take some time to play out, maybe even weeks. As you can see right here, I do believe we have one more momentum down. So potentially right now, I did cover this in my previous video, but let's just go over it again. We have right here our all-time high. Our all-time high, we get our first sharp drop. We get our sideways range correction right here. Then we get our second drop. You can see second drop is happening. Then we get the second sideways range. And then we get one final, not that sharp, but still, as you can see right here, one final push towards the downside before the absolute bottom has come in. So I do believe that we still have one final push towards the downside before the actual bottom is in. So by the end of the year, I do believe that is gonna play out and 2026 is gonna be the last year of the bear market, and starting off with 2027, I do believe we are going to be in another bull rally. So maybe you can see on the monthly right here, December 26 is coming around right here. So I do believe once we get around right here, you can see basically in 2022 December right here, it was the bottom. Let me just mark it like this. This was the bottom and it was the end of 2022. And once 2023 started, from 2023 all the way up to October 2025, we were in a bear rally. So if we consider doing the same thing, oops, let me just put this in again and put another one at December 2026, like so. You can very clearly see right here, we could still bottom out around right here, and then we start the next rally towards the all-time high. So I do believe this is gonna very well repeat. That's for the macro outlook. For the short term right now, if we look at the volume profile and the new weekly pivots, the daily open, weekly open, they're all clustered right around here. So if we start trading heavily below this cluster of levels, then I do believe we could go down for the POC once again to grab the remaining of the liquidity, which is going to be around the POC level, the monthly open and the weekly S1 level. So that's going to be not that big of a move, but still like 3-4% we could go down once again. I am not certain if we go for the range lows again, but if we start dropping below the POC, then very well we could go back down. It right now is actually still trading above its value area high, which is nice to see. Let's look at how the Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin dominance is actually starting to drop right here. So we might get somewhat of a rally if Bitcoin holds. We could get some kind of a rally for the altcoins. Let's see how the dollar is doing. The dollar is potentially starting to reverse right here after dropping down to all the EMAs. But other than that, if Bitcoin holds and the stock market holds right here, you can see for right now, we are trying to hold this level. We did not drop below the weekly pivot. So this is nice to see. We are eventually, in my opinion, just gonna range around here. But with the New York market open today, we could either pump higher or start dumping once again. And this could have been the massive bull trap. If we look at the open interest, our CVD right here and VWAP, you can see we have been trading below VWAP ever since. We topped out right here at around 73.8k. We are currently down like 4.5%, trading below the VWAP level. Open interest has been also slowly coming down, and CVD as well. So this means there are short positions right here opening up and pushing price down. Liquidation heat map, you can see we have liquidity all the way down to 66, 67 k, 69 point, basically right here. All of this liquidity could get swept out during this week. This is why I am potentially, as I said, considering us going down to the POC and maybe even below right here, front running the value area low. It's going to be just around 66.9k. This is where the weekly S2 is sitting, and this is also where like the most of the major liquidity is going down to 66.92. So that's going to be the level that I'm looking for. We might get there, we might not, but still it's a high probability level for a bounce. If of course we don't bounce and form something like this to keep this trend going up right here. But if we start breaking structure, so if we break below the monthly open like this, then it is very, very possible that we grab this level right here. We might also get a fake down, and many people would potentially start thinking we are breaking structure right here. But then we leave a candle wick right here and start pumping higher once again. This is also a possibility. Fear and greed index right now is remaining at around 42. So we're still in that neutral zone. Nothing has changed. Spot ETFs, we still don't have any data, but last week was pretty good. Long versus shorts ratio, let me see for the day. We do have more sellers, as you can see. CVD dropping and open interest dropping while price is going down below VWAP. This does suggest that there are more sellers in the market, and as you can see it right here clearly, it is so. Let's see if we do have any news today. We actually only got like one report coming out today, and tomorrow is going to be the most important day of the week. We got PPI data coming out tomorrow, and the rest of the week is just pretty much nothing happening. So we could get some clear price action coming into the markets. And I do think that this should cover it for this Monday, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.